This is Secret Nayan Sapo, and I'm sharing my view on being honest with children so they can make wise decisions in their lives. Thank you for listening.
People should tell children the truth. People don't tell children the truth about things and about the things children ask because they feel the child won't understand. The child is too young to understand, and that is not true. The children are very intelligent. They're far more intelligent than we are. The real truth is that we cannot come up with a comprehensive way enough to describe to children the truth, so therefore we don't tell it to them because we feel they can't understand, and they can understand. I've always told my children the truth about anything they ask of me. And my children are very intelligent, very mature beyond their years compared to the average child. And I feel that is due to the fact that I never told them no foolishness. I always told them honestly and directly whatever it was they asked. And I always told it to them in a way they could understand. And I would explain to them every facet. If there was emotions involved in any decision or experience I had to explain to them, I would explain to them to the dynamics of which these emotions occur in life, and how we how we sometimes react to these emotions, and why we make the choices that we make. I was very in depth when I gave my children answers to whatever questions they had to ask. Now, as parents, this is something we all need to do, because we're not raising dummies, and we need to stop treating our children like they're dummies. There are some of us that as parents that have the idea or have a firm belief that, children shouldn't be involved in grown-up business or adult business. But if adult business is affecting children's lives, then children need to know about what is affecting their lives. If me and the father of my child is not getting along and we happen to separate, now my child does not have a mother and father living in the same home. My child deserves to know the truth as to why he is growing up in a single parent home. He deserves to know the truth, and I'm going to respect him and tell him the truth. I'm not going to make up stories, and I'm not going to avoid his questions. Now, there are those that will have a difference of opinion. I understand, but that is my position. Children deserve to know the truth about what affects their lives. They deserve to know the truth. We owe it to them to tell them the truth. We are all human beings, okay? And we experience a variety of emotions and various feelings. And we need to be honest about those things and stop denying them, restraining them, restricting them. We need to be honest with ourselves about our true nature and about who we are. And stop living lies and growing up our children with lies. And then we wonder why they grow up to be liars. A lot of us are as dumb as we are and make the choices we make and the mistakes we make and have the regrets we have because when we were growing up, nobody told us the truth about life. Nobody told us what life was really about. Instead, they told us some stupid, fancy fairy tale, which happens to be a big fat lie, and we grew up believing that, thinking that that is what our lives were going to be like, and made choices based on those things we were told, and then our lives end up in shambles, and we turn around and we wonder why. And then we turn around and do the same thing to our children, and their lives, they grow up and their lives end up in shambles, and we're there looking at them, asking them why can't they do better, and we're the ones that effed them up in the first place. We didn't do better, so how are they supposed to do better when we're not doing better? We're looking to them, asking them what's the problem, when we are standing there not doing any better than they are. We're a bunch of hypocrites is what we are. We need to put a lot of effort into correcting the mistakes our parents make, and don't make the same mistakes with our children. I'm not saying we're all going to be perfect, but we at least got to try. we at least have to try to do better than our parents did with us. It's not always easy to tell our children the hard, cold truth about life, but we owe it to them. We can't allow them to grow up deaf, dumb, and blind. We're setting them up for failure if we're not honest with them. Who's going to be honest with them? If we truly love our children, we will let them know what this life is really about. We will let them know about the circumstances in life that are affecting their existence. We can't hide the truth from them and expect them to grow up and know what life is about and know what decisions to make. And, we can't, that's not something that's going to happen. We have to put in the work. We have to put aside our good name and whatever else we're trying to hold on to and be honest. It's not a matter of anybody placing blame or taking blame. It's just the facts of life. We need to tell our children the straight facts of life. It's the only chance we have at having a better future, is telling our children the straight facts of life so that they're in a position to make better choices and create a better future.